Hey there, Alien Nation. It's your creator, Zeno. Today I wanted to talk to you about something special. Here soon, a game that I have long since played, loved, enjoyed, is getting shut down here soon. That game is Dauntless. I'm going to get ready to show you guys a clip from the opening scenes of it, actually. But before I do, I actually just wanted to just give a shout out to it. You know, not a lot of people will believe this, but it's a lot more of a decent game than people give it credit for. For many people who started on Dark Souls or many people who played Monster Hunter, they know that it's a very, very similar mechanic system to both of those games. And it was born from FromSoft technology. But it's a lot easier and a lot more manageable to maintain if you're practicing for some of the FromSoft games. Like, for instance, I had a very, very hard time being able to play Monster Hunter World, which is by far one of my favorite games to play right now. Right next to Elden Ring and right next to Code Vein. Dauntless paved the way for me to be able to understand mechanics that I would not have been able to understand by themselves. It taught me the dodge mechanic where, you know, obviously you dodge through through everything, but different weapons and different things can have a dodge roll mechanic to where you can hit them through. And it also taught me a mechanic of games can, with different updates or DLCs or what have you, they can change some of their mechanics on how they do things, or throughout the update some things can get nerfed or whatever, what have you. And the same thing happened with Dauntless several times. It had several revamps or reboots and stuff like that, to where just in general it changed. You know, it lost some aspects, it gained some aspects, but altogether it stayed the same aspect of going, finding something, and hunting for the loot, creating the weapons from the loot. Now, I'll admit this most recent update did leave me a little bit more worried for the game, and then hearing on its compromise to where it's going to shut down, I didn't not foresee it coming. I definitely foresaw it coming, especially since right beforehand it had gotten rid of one of the best fundamentals of the game, and then people just stopped playing it altogether. I can understand that. And not to mention, the creator of Dauntless is actually Epic Games, for those who didn't know, which is the same company that brings you Fortnite and Fall Guys and some of the other cool games out there. But in pulling the plug in Dauntless, it allows the creators to turn around and focus more on the games that I just mentioned, like Fortnite and Fall Guys, so that it can be able to put better content out instead of having to branch off their minds on several different topics during, you know, discussions through Epic Games on how they're going to move forward with each of their franchises. Now they don't have to worry so much about it. Now they get a little bit of a load off to be able to focus on some of the things that are actually going out there and making them lots and lots of money and lots of revenue, lots of people coming in to try new games for their website, because originally Epic Games was a platform website to where you could turn around and you could play games, not play a game created by them. So their ultimate goal isn't to turn around and create the best game, even though they have several times created very, very good games. Is to create a platform where all people can come together, connect, and enjoy, to be able to play a game together, which is something that I agree with wholeheartedly. As Xeno Nation, as the whole channel is prescribed, it is literally so that all people from all games and all nations can get along in one roof and simply have one understanding that all games are just that. They're games. Enjoy the game.
Power and broke the world. But after the upheaval, a new world arose. The Shattered Isles. A world on the edge of the Maelstrom. Etheric storms revealed new islands. And with them, new dangers. Even a broken world can provide shelter from the storm. We set sail to find a new home. The behemoths beat us to it. We were not going down without a fight. Cat Sorrel was one of the many who rose to the challenge. Years passed, and a new Ramsgate arose from the chaos. With Cat leading the way, we now explore and reclaim the rest of the Shattered Isles. But we can't do it without friends. It's a time for heroes. It's a time to fight. It's a time for slayers. Now, let's see what kind of slayer you are.